Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your Love Snapshot for June 2017. This is a short three-card glimpse at the path of love and romance for those of you who are in relationships, both established and new or young relationships, and those of you who are dating and looking for a relationship or thinking about getting back into the dating scene to find a companion. So for those of you who are not interested in a relationship reading, just stick with the beginning of the month and the middle of the month generals. This is for those of you who are in the love and romance kind of sector or wanting to be in there. So remember that these are general readings, and there's many of you watching, so of course they're not going to resonate the same or mean the same thing to the same degree and intensity. So make sure to watch your rising and your moon sign videos as well for additional clarification or a more predictive playing out of what's going on in your life. Thank you for those of you who continue to watch, listen, share, and subscribe, and for reaching out for personal readings. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can click on that About or Description button on my channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information in detail and has my email address. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to do a reading for you. I do readings full-time, 6 days a week, so I'm able to get back with you pretty quickly. Current turnaround time is anywhere from a few days, upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. So this reading is for Gemini, for the air sign of Gemini for June 2017. What is in store? A glimpse for the path of love and romance ahead for Gemini, the air sign of Gemini for June 2017. Love Snapshot. Okay, Gemini, we begin with yourself. We begin with the Queen of Swords, followed by the Sun and the Six of Swords. I like the spread for you, Gemini, for the most part. So the Queen of Swords, for a lot of you, this is just going to be you just manifesting your inherent character traits of your air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For others of you, this could this could also be another person with whom you're playing a significant role, or is playing a significant role in the love sector of your life. Another Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's showing as a female, but this is a general reading, so it could easily be a male or just an aspect of them in the love and romance sector. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just you exhibiting your inherent air traits. The Queen of Swords is someone, because swords is very linear energy. It's mental, cerebral, intellectual energy. It's all about how we communicate based on our ideas and belief systems and truth, higher education, learning, knowledge. The Queen of Swords is someone who's reached the mastery of their suit. So this is somebody, you know, very clear thinking, somebody who tells it like it is. She's sometimes known as kind of the widow, which isn't necessarily always the case, but this is a woman traditionally who has put a lot behind her in life, and she's kind and compassionate, but she also doesn't mince her words, and she's very direct as well. So for those of you you know, who are single and looking, or in established relationships, I feel like you're basically manifesting your own character traits, although this could be somebody else similar to you in personality type that is significant. It could be your mate or a love interest that you have. For those of you in established relationships, I am getting that particularly paired with the Sun and the Six of Swords, which is this lovely, social, bright energy, love, light, laughter, loosening up, you know, having a lot of fun, casual energy, and then healing, moving away from a difficult time. I feel like for those of you in established relationships, and perhaps those of you who are single and looking too, or those of you who have gotten out of a relationship recently, or still, because there's still healing energy here from maybe a past negative experience, a relationship experience, I'm getting the message that some of you may be a little bit kind of closed off, a little bit too much tell it like it is, too stubborn. The Queen of Swords is very good at telling other people what they need to do, and she can come across sometimes as a bit cool or cold or emotionally detached. She's not necessarily, or he's not necessarily. She just has a way of kind of being very direct, and sometimes when she's coming from, you know, a lot of pain or experience, or if she's, you know, coming from she's still healing through something, as some of you may be, some of you are bound to be. sometimes the Queen of Swords, the energy can be kind of a little more closed off, a little more emotionally guarded, and, kind of stubborn. So for those of you for whom that resonates, I am getting advice that, loosen up just a little bit this month, relax just a little bit this month as you're continuing to move further and further away from something which I feel caused you a lot of pain. Perhaps it was a bad breakup or a really difficult relationship period in your life. Because next we have the Sun, which is beautiful. It's a major arcana card. Life, love, warmth, laughter, a lot of good social energy. There's an uplifting, the Sun represents an uplifting of energy and illumination and clarification, particularly those of you who are still moving through this healing energy with the Six of Swords. This is energies lightening up. This is your mood beginning to brighten, kind of a darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into health kind of feeling. It shines over everything and uplifts all the energy. I feel like it's going to be a good social time this month for both those who are attached and those who are single, dating or looking or thinking about getting back into the dating scene. And again, kind of a strong piece of advice for those of you who are still kind of recovering from a difficult time, particularly a difficult relationship time. Get out there, get out in the sun, get out in nature, have some fun with friends, go out and be social, interact more, and kind of loosen up a bit as you continue to move through, this healing energy or previously restrictive, painful, challenging energy. Because I do feel like some of you are healing from maybe a recent breakup or even a breakup longer ago than that, but that was still very difficult and challenging. For those of you in established relationships, it could be that you went through a difficult time period with your partner, and or you just maybe feel like you've had a lot on your plate. Maybe you've been working a lot under a lot of pressure, and consequently you're kind of maybe again just being a little too not mixing enough maybe fire energy or enough water energy in with that air energy of yours. So kind of loosen up, soften up a little bit. I think it might help you with your mate and in your relationship as well. Now, the Six of Swords, we end with the Six of Swords, some more air energy here. The Six of Swords is a card of healing, of moving away from a difficult time period into a time that's more peaceful, serene, balanced. Some of you, particularly those of you who are single, not attached to anyone, and maybe going through, it could be that those of you who are dating or technically in the dating field, and maybe you've come from some negative relationship experiences in the past or a bad breakup. Some of you, this may not be the month to be actively focused on finding somebody. It looks like a good month for going out and having a good time being social, but there is a quiet, contemplative, healing energy here too. And the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords has as I've said before, she has put a lot behind her in life. She's had kind of a lot to deal with in life, and if she wants to be with someone, she doesn't need to be with someone. So if she wants to be with someone, she goes about it in kind of a practical way. She's never in a rush. And it's difficult for her to find someone who is, she wouldn't be happy being someone who was not on the same level as her, however she saw herself, so to speak. So this may be a month for those of you who are single where you're just going out, having a good time, being with friends, maybe dating someone, but you may not necessarily feel the need to partner up with someone or be partnered up with someone, particularly if you're just coming from, kind of a challenging period in your life, because the Six of Swords is a card about healing. If you could see the water behind this boat, it would be very choppy and wavy and turbulent, but it's moving into a more balanced, peaceful time. You're not quite there yet, but you're in process. So it looks like a lot of you are just kind of moving through that energy. And in established relationships, again, I think having some good, almost childlike, lighthearted fun is going to be very good for you and very good for your mate and your relationship as a whole. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting right now. So Gemini, I hope that you have enjoyed this. This pretty much wraps up your love snapshot for June 2017. It looks like a fairly easy month. It looks like a very light month. It doesn't look particularly intense. Some of you, it may just be about hanging out with friends and being social and not so much about being partnered up. And those of you who are attached, again, it's having fun, relaxing, nothing too intense, particularly those of you who are moving away from whatever this challenging time or challenging period was. So enjoy the rest of your month. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June general mid-month readings. And until then, as always, Gemini, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.